think my knob might be a bit too big. So I've actually changed my design slightly since the first drawings of this. I'm now planning to have a neck pickup as well, so that you just kind of blend in a little bit of thunder. I'm going to use a kind of 50s P-bass type single coil just because I personally love the sound of them, and I think it'll complement the dirty great big Music Man style humbucker quite nicely and blend in quite well. So that means that I either need a pickup selector switch or a blend pot, which means I need 5 knobs along here, which my drawing initially had 4 and scope for a switch. That can go away then. But I don't really like switches on basses. I think they're kind of a little bit too cut and clean. A bass kind of needs the ability to blend in a little bit of everything just to make it work properly. So what I think I need to do is follow an arc around the outside of the body, because that seems to be quite a nice layout for bass controls. And then have a play around on that and see what's going to work where. So I'm going to use my various drawing tools. I'm going to extend this a little bit because I need to use this as a guide on the side of the body rather than using the actual point to draw from. And let's have a look at what kind of distance is going to work. I think around 2 inches would make sense. It's nice and easy to measure, and it's a good round number, and we like round numbers. So let's draw that on and see how it looks. And now if I lay some knobs out on there, we'll see how we get everything laid out. So I've got my 3 controls for the EQ, which I'll evenly space out, and then we'll need volume and a blend for the 2 pickups. I think my knob might be a bit too big. Have I got anything smaller? Not really. So I think if I evenly space them around here, that will work quite well. And have this as the blend between the 2 pickups, kind of makes sense. We'll have a centre detent pot there, and it'll be 50-50, 100% of everything in the middle. Twist it that way and it'll wind out the neck pickup. Twist it that way and it'll wind out the bridge pickup. Have a volume here, and then you can control how loud everything's going to be, because we do like loud. Over here, obviously we have the bass, middle and treble controls for the EQ. I'm not a big fan of stacked pots. I personally find them a little bit fiddly, so I like to kind of spread things out a little bit. There's no switch because we don't need one. Obviously these are going to be recessed into the body itself, and this is going to be something entirely different. I think that might work. I'm going to have a little bit more of a fiddle around and mark out some extra lines with my dividers and see what I come up with. And then next time you see this, I might have actually drilled some holes. need to get this body sorted really before I can glue in the neck. So I've got a few little bits to do. I need to route pickup cavities. I need to route out the control cavity in the back. And looking at this, now I know it's inspired by a Music Man Sterling, and the body join is at about the 20th fret on that bass. It's at the 20th fret on this bass, but I've got 24 instead of 21. Or is it 22? Either way, I've got 24. So I kind of want to make a little bit better access up here. So I think I'm going to kind of bevel away a small amount of this up here. I haven't yet decided whether I'm going to kind of scoop it in and leave the top right up to the corner, or whether I might just bevel the entire thing hard up against the edge of the neck, kind of basically expanding this bevel around the edge here to come a little bit lower down and leave slightly more neck exposed. I think that's probably going to be better for access, but it might look a bit weird. So I'm going to go and do some Googling and have a look and see if I can find some pictures, and then I'm going to make a decision. And the next thing you're going to see is me picking up some tools and doing one of the two options. But I'm not going to tell you which until I start doing it. Because that's more fun. Well, the next thing I need to do, I think, is route pickup pocket, which means I need a template, which means I need to remember where I put my pickup cover. Somewhere, that's where. There. So I need to make a template for this type of pickup, and then I need to route that pickup hole into the bass body. I think I'm going to require a piece of MDF. Not MDF, but birch ply. As good, if not better. So really, I want to get a lot of measuring tools and mark out for this pickup. What I think I'm going to do is use this straight edge here as my reference and start from there. And then mark one straight line on here. And then I know that from that is where I'm going to take all my measurements.